All right, please log me in. Please log me in. Please. Hey, yo, they redid the background again. It's not the Storm Cellbot no more, bro. What the heck? Yo, Toonie, Tiger, ring, banana phone, ring. Ah, Clarabelle. Ah. You know, I should do these more frequently. I just do them so infrequently that, like, I don't even know what the number is anymore. We're probably in the 80s, something like that. Toonie El Tigre, making his way in the world. Is it even worth checking the phone anymore? Because there's no way there's going to be an item in here that he hasn't seen. It's like, wow, it's the Valentine's Day stuff for the 9th year in a row. Didn't see that one coming. And he's still poor. And he actually doesn't have any tasks. I think he needs to grab one. I think Toonie's at this pinnacle point where he's got his very specific task that he has to do. And it's going to be tough. And then after that, he has like a bunch of tasks that he can do. But like, it involves a CEO, and I have no idea how I'm gonna get him to do a CEO. But I'm gonna try my best. It's gonna be great, I promise. But how's it going, everybody? It's your pal Mega Snoop bringing you another Toonie the Tiger series video TTR Let's Play today. I've been doing this for a long time. I'm just happy that I'm still doing it, you know? I'm happy that there's still an audience for this. It's actually crazy. The first thing I wanted to talk about, I didn't even put it on my notes here, was the fact that there's like this effect of people who end up streaming or making content for the same thing for too long. Like, you have to adapt to like the new style of content. You have to adapt to the new audiences that come around. And if you're not adapting, then you're probably not going to go very far as a content creator. One of the biggest points I ever saw of this was this guy named White Boy 7th Street. And if you know that name, then you are very, very old on the internet. But this guy used to do like Call of Duty videos way back in the day, and he was one of the well-known creators for it. He actually had like 2.4 million subscribers. Also, I think if I do this and I go, would you like some help, right? Aha, got the thing finally after 6 years. I gotta deliver a level 7 gag. Luckily, at least I have one of those. But White Boy 7th Street has like still been doing content to this day, which is weird because all of his Call of Duty relevance has dropped off like literally 6-7 years ago. Like, the last time anyone was really watching anything he did was probably like 2014. But he still makes videos and he posts like every other day. It's just the only difference now is that at 2.4 million subscribers, he's only getting 2,000 to 3,000 views per video, which is like how much I get on one of my Toontown videos. And like, do you see why that's a problem, right? Factories, I can do that. And so with that being said, I'm genuinely shocked that Toontown has lasted this long for me and that I haven't been able to like give up as a content creator fully, because like I genuinely think it's the community. Like, from the bottom of my heart, I think it's the community that just loves this game too much to let it die. And if the largest content creator for the game is still pumping out content, it's something for them to hold on to and be like, yes, as long as you're still making videos for it, this game won't die. So congratulations, here's another video. The game's not quite dead yet. Let's go. We're chugging along. Let's go. But I just hate that the idea of relevancy is what's required to be able to like make money being a content creator. You have to be able to keep people's attention and people have to know who you are, you know? Yo, you think there's people here? Yo, who trying a factory? Bro, ever since they got rid of the boarding groups thing, like, it's been a mess trying to find people who are trying to go do a factory, you know? Dude, like, nobody has said anything. This is a mess. I can't believe TTR thought this was a good idea. This is a mess. This is so convoluted. I hate it. But I want to talk to you guys about today is a few things. I got my list up. A few things going on. First one is just some of the videos I've been uploading, because I've been trying to expand my reach, similar to how I'm like, you know, hey, White Boy 7th Street fell off, but listen, he's still getting more viewers than I am, you know? Like, I'm also still trying to expand my horizon with YouTube videos as well. I'm really trying to put myself out there with a new editing style, with a new type of video, and hopefully some of those have been going well. I know I did one for like this 5th grade adventure game. I did one for like a gambling session I did with some friends. And then I just did a couple for Life is Strange, as well as the new Pokemon game, Pokemon Legends Arceus. And I really like those. I think they're really well done. So if you're looking for just some content, I don't know, give it a shot. I put my heart and soul into editing those, and I really like the new style that I've come up with. But you see, we still do these videos as well. We're trying to get a good mixture. We're trying to kind of throw everything at the wall and see what sticks, and there's nothing wrong with that either. And if there are any other games that you guys would like to see videos on, I'd love to keep making some too. I want to make one for the new Horizon Forbidden West when that comes out, because I think that could be a fun one to make that type of video on. They're just kind of like review videos where I kind of crack jokes and tell my thoughts on on the video game. It's nothing too groundbreaking, but it's different. It's fun. I think there was literally a point in time where I sat down trying to edit together. For the Life is Strange video, I quite literally sat down and put together 10 hours of footage condensed into this 10-minute video. I was up until 3 a.m. 2 days in a row working on that. But I think the most ironic part about like content creation is that the amount of effort that you put into creating something does not necessarily equal how successful it will be. It's very ironic how that works, just because of the fact that that's not always how it works in other ways. In other lines of business, usually the amount of work you put in is how much you get out of it. It just makes sense. But in content creation, you could put a lot of effort into making a 12-minute video that might not do as well. Or you could put 30 seconds into editing together a clip from stream that instantly goes viral on TikTok. It's literally crazy how it works. But I like to think as long as you are putting your all into it and you're trying 100%, that it's gonna be noticed, right? Somebody's gonna notice the hard work and effort you put into it. We have lost somebody. I do not know where they have gone. I hope they are okay. Computer died. Very cool. See, here's the ironic part. Toontown players are the ones that always have their computer dying. Like, Toontown players will have the most troubles with their computer. You want to know why? Because their computer sucks in the first place. The whole reason they're playing Toontown is because it's the only game that will run on whatever piece of garbage they happen to have. Like, it's usually a hand-me-down laptop from their mom who got it from her work that she got fired from recently, so she has no use for it anymore. So she's like, here, Debbie, take my work computer, and it's already running slow as it is, and the battery's dead, so it only works when it's plugged in, and they're playing on a trackpad. That's exactly how it works. That's exactly it. One other person with decent gags DC'd, so here goes nothing, I guess. I just end up using my 7s. That's awesome. I love it here. Okay, whatever. Okay, this is happening. I guess this is what's happening. Very cool. You're gonna make me use an SOS. Very cool. But Toonie needs some better gags, and that's actually another thing I wanted to touch upon right now. Wanted to get your attention right now. Toonie the Tiger got to do another gag training stream, because if he's going to be going into doing some field offices, he cannot be going in looking like this. Sorry, hold on. Wait for it to come on the screen. Looking like this. Like, that trap got to be better. The drop could stand to be better. That tune-up needs help. So I think Toonie the Tiger needs a good, like, 12-hour gag training session where I just melt my mind on stream for 12 hours just training gags. Going after invasion, building after building, doing what I can, maybe even running through bullions to get that maximum experience. And I think I've come up with the day to do it. I know I'm going to have guests that day. I know I do. I have at least 2 guests coming in that day, but they're going to be here for several days. It's no sweat off my back whether or not that I'm doing this for that day. They'll be fine, I'm sure. But I was thinking February 14th. That's right, Valentine's Day. Listen, and I know what you're thinking. I'm not doing anything that day. If you're watching this video, you're probably not doing anything that day. That's very mean. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to insinuate like that, but maybe. So Valentine's Day, listen, I got to do something to kind of take my mind off of the fact that, hey, for the second year in a row, I'm doing absolutely nothing on Valentine's Day. So by all means, come on by and watch Toonie the Tiger train gags mindlessly. Now, if I can keep it from being copyrighted, I'll try to throw the whole thing on YouTube. That's gonna be a long video though. That's long. Awesome. Thank you. That was very awesome of you to say. He still needs 11 more skill. He needs so many. He's gonna be doing so many of these. So Valentine's Day, twitch.tv/megasnoop, Toonie the Tiger, be there or don't. It would be really nice if someone was there though. Like, it would be really handy. Go see if I can run another one. That's what I'm gonna do. People talk about me right in front of me. This guy will go long. Here we go. We got a taker. Long. Oh, unfortunate. Why did they do this to boarding groups? I've also been playing a lot of Valorant lately, and I know that's like such a groaner, like, ugh, Valorant. Dude, Valorant plays with my emotions. I try so hard because, like, I'm not bad at the game, right? Like, look.
That guy's
78 close left.
Okay.
Yeah, vault.
One enemy remaining.
Good
Oh
kill.
my god. Okay,
Go on,
dude.
last one.
Dude, that
Well
kill on the
done.
Astra's kind of wet.
That was super sus, I'm not gonna lie. I can do okay, but then, like, I'm definitely losing because there's just no team play. And I know that's, you know, it's partially my fault. I'm part of the team. But, like, I was silver 3, then I was gold 1, and I was feeling really good about gold 1, and then I lost twice. And then it was silver 3 again, and then I lost. But then I won, and now I'm, like, this close to being gold again, and I just, you know, it hurts. It just, let me be gold, please. I'm not that bad, I swear. there. It is funny though, because I do have 3 alternate accounts that I play on sometimes, just in case like I'm tired of going against people who are really, really good at the game. And I was very strategically able to place them all in like iron, right? Like actual iron gaming. So I've got like 3 alternate accounts. One of them is Iron 3, one of them's Iron 2, and one of them's Iron 1. And I ended up playing on those enough where like it felt weird to just have naked skins on it, where I was all like, okay, I guess I could spend like 20 bucks to buy 1 skin since like I'm on this account enough and hate looking at the gross gray skin all the time. I was actually able to get one of the nicer skins on one of my alt accounts. Like the Timmy Toontown account has this really nice like Reaver Vandal. And every single time I go into these iron lobbies with these kids who you could tell are just trying their best, they see that I got this Reaver Vandal and they're always like, hey, Ayo Sage, because I don't know, I play Sage, I guess. Be like, Ayo Sage, can I get that Reaver? Yo, can I get that? Yo, but can I get that skin? I need that skin. Like, they always feel like they play better with the skin. Dude, I'm just tired of seeing, like, the gray. The default skin is just ugly, right? Like, I'll take anything. So now 2 of my alts have, like, these skins on them, and the 3rd one doesn't. Ironically, the 3rd one is the one that I named Toonie the Tiger. I actually have a Valorant account named Toonie the Tiger, and I don't know what that says about me. He's the Iron 1, by the way. I keep waiting for, like, a good skin to come into the shop for me to get him, but, like, it just doesn't, so... I don't know. I'll keep waiting, I guess. But let me tell you guys, don't play Valorant. It's just gonna make you depressed. It's not good. It's not good for you. I think I need to be more responsible with my money too. Can't be spending like $20 at a time on just random skins on Valorant. I've spent too much money on that game as it is. I don't even think I've spent over $100, but it's still too much money on that game. And here, I just bought a vacuum. Like, I need a new vacuum. I put one on my wish list, but I can't wait that long. I've got company coming over next month, this month, actually in like a week, and I gotta clean my room. I haven't been able to vacuum my room in like 2 months. I got like giant dust bunnies on the ground. It's gross. It's atrocious. So I need a new vacuum. Our current vacuum just doesn't suck. Like, it sucks because it can't suck. You know what I'm saying? It sucks, but it doesn't, you know? I was just on call with my friend Shannon, who's like got all the hookups for like cheap electronics and stuff, which makes it sound like that she's stealing them and selling them to me off the back of a van. But that's not the case. I swear that's not it. It's just that she like works for like Best Buy, so she gets really good discounts. So I've literally got a vacuum on my way to my house and it'll be here by 9 p.m. Shout out my homie Shannon, wherever you at. Thank you, dog. But I just spent money on a vacuum and it's like, man, that's like money. But if you ever want to help me with my money problem, twitch.tv/megasnoop, where I edit these on stream and you can watch me edit, and then if you give me money during the time that I edit, whether it's like $5 or $50 or 10 cents, or you subscribe or whatever it is, I'll put your name at the end of the video. That's where that special thanks at the end of the video comes from, is people who gave me money. So shout out the people who gave me money. I love those people. Those people keep a roof over my head. And I'm doing the math on this, and I'm definitely absolutely going to have to need probably another factory after this, aren't I? Oh! Might just run one with my alt and sprint through it to get one more Skelecog, because it's gonna be pain otherwise. But what else has been going on in the world? I've been doing more of this like recreational exercising of my funds, even though I said I was low on money, but that has nothing to do with my recreational exercise of my funds. Essentially, I live in Las Vegas and my friend Alex has been teaching me how to schmooze the casinos into giving me free perks and stuff. So I think I've already gotten like $10 in free food with another $20 on the way, a hotel offer, and free play to be able to like play the casino games for free. And you might ask yourself, well, how much did all that cost? I took out like 150, and between winning and losing and winning and losing and winning and losing, I actually have more now than I started. I think that's kind of ironic, because that doesn't happen to most people who do this. You can actually see more if you go to one of my previous videos that's titled like how we won at slots every time.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh my god!
We don't win at slots every time, but like my friend Alex knows the right ones to play. I think we were like at the casino last week when he came into town. I might still have a screenshot of it. Let me see. I walked right up to one machine. I put like $30 in it. I spun it one time and then I won 192. Like just knowing the right machines and how much to bet and when to say stop and budget is actually like fantastic for earning points and being able to like get free stuff from the casinos. And you know what? It's a fun thing to do on a Saturday afternoon with friends, you know? know, as long as you're smart about it. So this is me telling you don't gamble. However, I went from like $150 to like $400 in an afternoon. So hey, honestly, not that bad. And the story where I did that spin for like $200, that one happened shortly right after we got back from Disneyland. So I made another video about that too. I've got a lot of videos, don't I? So I did a whole video, it's like an hour long, telling my whole Disneyland trip adventure where I visited Toontown and we blew out a tire and nobody got high. And that was a great story all around as well. At this point, I'm just using this video to shout out my other videos, aren't I? Listen, I've got some great other videos, I'm telling you. I put a lot of work and effort into what I do, you know? I really try my best out here. And it's actually been so long, I still have like this note from like a month ago when we all went out to dinner after hanging out with my friend Alex. And we went to this place that had like a PB&J burger. And I remember that so vividly, where they like put peanut butter and jelly and bacon and pickle all on the burger. And it seems to be like, I've had a peanut butter burger before. For some reason, they always put pickle on it. I don't know why, but they're like, you gotta put the pickle on to like counterbalance the peanut butter flavor. I don't know what the science behind that is, but hey, if it works, it works. And it's one of those items that you see on the menu, they're like, I have to try this. Like if I'm gonna go to a restaurant that I've never been to before, I'm not gonna get the chicken strips and fries, you know? I'm not gonna pull the 5-year-old cousin that doesn't know what he wants on the menu and he's like, I'll just take the chicky strips. I don't do that. I'm trying to be ambitious and try new things. And I'll tell you, that PB&J burger, not half bad, not half bad at all. The one place I try not to do that is Denny's. And I think at this point, genuinely, I've had most of the things on the Denny's menu as it is, but oh my goodness. Let me tell you about the other night real quick. So the other night, I don't even remember how it started, but my friend Luis, who lives here now, convinced us to like do some drinking after we went to Cane's. I think what we were doing is we were watching some old vlogs, and every single time we saw something stupid, we would like take a shot. Between him and Poutine, they just got absolutely messed up. Like there was like no consciousness left between the two of them. It was something. And I had already eaten so much that day. I had like my whole Chipotle bowl, I had some ramen, then we went and got some Cane's, and I think at that point, like, I am done eating for the day when I have that much. But it's about to roll up to midnight and they're like, hey, let's go to Denny's. And I was like, bro, why? And they're like, cause Denny's. So we roll up to Denny's and it's almost 1 a.m. and they're ordering like mozzarella sticks and french fries and like the little pancake frosting bites and like, oh God. And I had a little bit of everything and dude, I just wanted to get my stomach pumped. Like I was feeling really good about myself because that morning I weighed myself, and on my little weight loss journey that I'm going through, I was finally hitting under 190 pounds. I was 188.6. I was very proud of myself. And so after eating all that food between Denny's and Cane's and Chipotle, I went back up to like 190 something and I was like, ugh. So I worked really hard. Now I'm back to 189 or something like that. It just felt gross eating that much food, but everyone kept bullying me. They were like, come on, Aaron, be fun. Let's go to Denny's at 1 a.m. And then everybody regretted it the day after, like everybody. And I was like, we should not have done this ever. My advice to you is don't go to Denny's. Definitely don't go to Denny's at 1 a.m. Hey, I already have Speedy Mega Snoop added as a friend. Like that's convenient. It's like I knew, right? It's like I knew. But from here on, I need to do one factory to get one Skelecog. So I'm gonna do that real quick. So I'm gonna speed run this. Give me one moment. Thank you.
Everybody supersonic racing. Try to keep your feet right on the ground. When you're supersonic racing, there's no time to look around. We're just
Well, that took long enough. And there we go. Toonie got that one done. Bro, why does that alone take like 45 minutes? I guess it would have taken shorter if I had been able to like just run 2 lawns in the first place, or had a group that like coordinated with me to only get the Skelecogs. I don't know. I remember doing that on stream and it didn't take too long, but hey, this is like the full experience right here, you know? All right, Toonie, get inside the impossible door. There we go. And then over to Rusty Buckets. Here we go. In the final minutes of this episode, I did want to thank you guys for still continuously supporting me and this channel and everything that I do, regardless if it's the Toontown or if it's the not Toontown. Just the fact that anyone's here watching anything I do really does mean the world to me. So thank you everybody for that. It's tough to be a content creator out there nowadays because you're not just selling your content, you're selling yourself. And I know a lot of people have that kind of anxiety when it comes to what do people think of me, and that is so overemphasized, especially when it comes to content creation, because people have to like you, and if they don't like you, they're not going to watch your content. They're not going to subscribe. They're not going to follow. So it's tough, you know? And a CEO. Toonie, you are not doing that now, you little funny dude. You think you're ready, but you're not. You're just not. I'm not even gonna get gags. I'll get gags when we do the gag training. That's what's gonna happen. Isn't that right, Toonie? So I appreciate you guys watching this. I guess we're not getting another episode until we do that gag training, but that will be on February 14th. So hope to see you guys all there. Otherwise, I appreciate you guys watching this episode. It's always a fun time being able to record these, throw them together, and talk to you guys. Just sharing what's on my mind and telling you a few stories. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, be sure to leave a like, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Stay awesome. God bless, and peace.
Everybody supersonic racing, try to keep your feet right